Hello and welcome to my channel today, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're reading part 3 of the story I'm writing called Aladdin Space Jam Crossover. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Aladdin and the Slam Dunk of Destiny. Part 3. The authors of all calamities. The stars above Agrabah didn't just shine. They shifted. At first it was subtle. Constellations bent into unfamiliar shapes. Time itself seemed to hesitate like a story pausing mid-sentence. Aladdin stood on the palace balcony beside Jasmine. Something's wrong. Before she could answer, Genie flickered, glitching between forms uncontrollably. Okay, that's new. I don't glitch. I jazz hand. A deep, layered voice echoed across the sky. All stories must be rewritten. The air tore open, not like a portal, but like paper being ripped. Far beyond it stepped figures cloaked in shifting ink and starlight. Genie whispered, unusually serious. Those aren't villains, those are writers. The authors of all calamities. They called themselves the authors of all calamities. Ancient entities who didn't just control magic or words. They controlled narratives. Every disaster, every villain, every turning point in every universe they wrote it. The leader stepped forward, faceless beneath a swirling script of symbols. Your victories in Tomb World in Europe were deviations, it said, unapproved outcomes. Casman drew his sword. So what? You're here to fix the story? Correct. With a flick of its hand, reality rewrote itself. The palace crumbled into thorns. The sky turned into an endless void, and suddenly Aladdin wasn't an Agrabah anymore. The divine chronicles convergence. Aladdin fell through darkness and landed in a vast, surreal realm with nature, where nature, magic, and cosmic energy intertwined. Massive glowing floors spiraled into the sky. Earthward winds carried whispers of forgotten stories. A voice echoed. Another one poured from his word. From his word. Word. From the shadows emerged majestic Blossom. Her presence radiating ancient floral magic. Behind her appeared others. Violet Vel, cloaked in living vines. Abyssal Thistle, dark and thorned, with void energy. Energetic Eclipse, shifting between light and shadow. Serpentine Bloom, elegant and dangerous. Aladdin stood stunned. Where am I? Majestic Blossom stepped closer. You've crossed into the divine chronicles. The truth behind the chaos. Soon more arrived, pulled from fractured realities. Jasmine determined and ready. Chasm already analyzing the threat. Genie now partially stabilized. Even Bugs Bunny, who looked around and muttered, "Okay, this ain't Tomb World." Then a ripple in space. A familiar figure landed smoothly. Michael Jordan. "Let me guess," he said. "New game?" Majestic Blossom shook her head. "No, this isn't a game." Energetic Eclipse raised a hand, projecting visions into the air. The monsters being rewritten into stronger forms. Heroes across worlds losing their victories. Entire timelines collapsing. The authors are erasing free will, Eclipse said. They are turning every story into something controlled, predictable. Abyssal Thistle smirked darkly. And if they finish, none of us will exist as we are. A new threat emerges. Suddenly, the ground cracked open. From it rose twisted versions of familiar enemies. A corrupted monster fused with shadow magic. A giant thorn beast infused with divine energy. A warped, incomplete version of Genie himself. The author's voice echoed again. We will rewrite your rose. The corrupted monster stepped forward. This time it growled. There is no winning shot. Michael Jordan picked up a glowing, reality-warped basketball that materialized in his hand. He bounced it once, twice, then looked at Aladdin. You ready to break the script again? Aladdin grinned, always. Formation of a new team. Majestic Blossom raised her hand, and vines of light wrapped around the group, binding them not just as allies, but as a team across realities. Violent Bell empowered the battlefield with nature energy. Serpentine Bloom moved like a living weapon. Enchanted energy surged as the world reshaped into something new. A cosmic arena where magic, storytelling, and basketball merged into one. Genie cracked his knuckles. Oh, I love a gin mashup. Final scene. The war between stories begins. Above them the authors watched, writing rapidly in the air. But something strange happened. Their words started to fade. Majestic Blossom smiled softly. They're losing control. Michael spun the ball. Good. Aladdin stepped forward, eyes locked on the enemy. Because this time the entire team moved into position. We're writing our own story. To be continued. The War of All Stories. Thank you for watching this video and peace out to the next one.